Friday was my birthday, and I went bowling and had a lot of fun, and of course the Jeopardy writers gave me a nice present as well. My favorite Rodin sculpture in the world, the Burghers of Calais, with which I have a very fraught relationship. And Julia gave me a gift by not completely annihilating her opponents tonight. 2 PhDs. Weird Al would eat his heart out. Okay, so we have Julia with 11,600, Wendy with 9,000, and Sammy with 8,100. Let's see what each player should do. Haven't had one of these in a while. Alright, Wendy doubles up. She will have 18,000, so to cover her, Julia will need to wager 6,400. She gets it wrong with that wager. She will have 5,200 remaining. So, to stay above her, Sammy can wager up to 2,900. And Wendy can wager up to 3,800. Now we'll look at second and third, Sammy and Wendy. If Sammy doubles up, he'll have 16,200. So to cover him, Wendy will need to wager 7,200. She gets it wrong, she's going to have 1,800 left, but Sammy's already limited to 2,900. Stay above Julia. Okay, now we look at rule number 3. Got a little excited there. Between Sammy and Wendy, Sammy will need to wager at least 900 to cover a rule number 3 wager. 0 wagers say by Wendy, and at least 1,800 to cover an unsafe wager by her. If Wendy wants to cover a 0 wager by Julia, she'll need to wager at least 2,600. And you'll see that she can't safely cover a extension of the rule number 3 wager by Julia. There are some mind games we can play here. If Wendy thinks that Sammy will wager rationally, that's 2,900. He'll have 11,000, so Wendy would need to wager 2,000 to cover that. And then if she gets that wrong, she'll be left with 7,000, which means that Sammy could wager up to 1,100. And returning to rule number 3, Sammy would want to wager at least 900 to cover a 0 wager by Wendy. One other thing I should point out is if Wendy is going to go for the cover of Sammy, then she should just wager everything because she can't win if she gets it wrong, because Julia will have 5,200 remaining and Wendy would have 1,800, so we'll just make this everything. Alright, I'm really excited to see what happens. It'd be funny to see Julia get stuck at 19 and tied with David Madden, but alright, let's check it out. Sammy, in 3rd place, got it wrong. Should have put TN, I would say. That would have been a correct response. Wagered 7,000, just too much. Over to Wendy, who got it right, and wagered 7,201, looking to lock out Sammy. And with the pressure on, Julia, as usual, got it right. Wagered the extra 100, 20 games, XX. She'll be back Monday, looking forward to seeing how far she goes. And I hope you'll join me then. Have a great weekend. See ya on Monday on the Final Wager.